out by the beach for Car Show Safari.
We are at the beach, baby.
Isn't she cute? Hello. Hello.
She's quite the dancer. Good morning.
Good morning. Whoop.
Oh, it's a little, whoa, calm yourself.
Exposed. Okay.
It's a little overcast and cloudy today, but, it's warm and comfortable.
It is.
Things are great. We had some really fun stuff this weekend. Really cool stuff.
It was filled.
It was just an amazing weekend. So many shows. We had Wheels and Waves, which was, we didn't have a lot of cars because the weather was very threatening and there was a lot going on.
A lot of other shows.
But we had a great time with the folks that were there. It was great cars, great stuff.
I'm glad just people are going to shows.
Yeah.
And if they don't happen to go to our show this time, in fact, most of the guys that would normally go to our show went to the St. Bonaventure show.
Yeah, and the St. Bonaventure show was really nice.
Yeah,
it was really nice. Good crowd.
We went in and we judged.
Yeah, we were very judgmental.
Yes.
Yeah.
More mental than judging.
It's funny because I heard a rumor that I might take home a prize. I haven't heard anything, so maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Oh, you had your car in there.
My car was in the show.
The Tiki Wagon.
The Tiki Wagon was in the show.
Yeah, and you have. We're not going to say this is top secret. It's kind of like an inside scoop, but you have something percolating with your wagon that, if it works out, could be quite amazing.
It will be for a future show, but if it does, we are going to make a big deal of it because it's very exciting.
Would you say that's an official first sponsor for the wagon?
It could be the wagon's first official sponsor.
Yeah.
If this comes through and we're just
super cool,
fingers crossed and all of that.
It's just a jet engine that fits on top.
Yeah, it is a jet engine. Yeah. Well, it's two jet engines.
Oh, you get two of them.
Yeah, nice. I get two. They're not going to give you one. You'd be just spinning around in a circle.
What's up, guys? I'm Fireball, and I can't remember the intro at all. Not even. I can't believe I remember my name. What's going on, guys? I'm Fireball from FireballTimGarage.art,
and I'm Tommy Scalera from carshowsafari.com.
And you're watching Car Show Safari
live from Ventura. We're being filmed right now from outer space.
We got a lot to cover, so should we go into the elixir first?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go directly into the elixir so I can wake up.
Okay, so we got. I don't have it in the mug today, but I do have it wrapped tightly.
That's what people always say about you. You're wrapped tightly.
Wrapped tightly. So I want to be able to show you guys this without showing Tommy first. So let's not let Tommy see it, but there it is for today. I think it's going to make Tommy happy. What do you think?
Oh, Bazooka bubblegum flavored soda.
Yeah.
HFS. That's fantastic.
Airballs is pretty excited about it.
He is.
Yeah.
You can see him smiling.
I would say balls of steel. It's really more ball of steel.
I don't think he's very happy about any of this.
I almost knocked it over. All right. Thank you, Bear Balls. Let's put that in there. Let's get a little swig going on.
Bazooka. Yeah. Does it come with a comic?
It does. It does. But I already opened it and then swallowed it. Oh, God, you can smell it.
Oh my God, that does smell that smells like bubble gum.
Like Bazooka. Yep.
Cheers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is bubble gum.
Yeah, that's working pretty good.
That is serious bubble gum. You could mix up some really cool alcoholic beverages with this.
Speaking of that, let's set Bazooka aside. We have a super real elixir and the super dirty rag going on right here.
Didn't you use that to do your transmission?
I did more than that. This is the elixir, the real stuff. 100 years old.
Is that Crown Royal?
It's Royal Chambord Liqueur de France. The French liqueur. It is made with escargot and fromage.
And a Renault.
Yeah, and a Renault. Just for shits and giggles. It has never been opened ever. And it's been sitting there for 100 years, and I hope it does open and doesn't.
I hope nobody gets hurt.
Oh my God, it doesn't want to open.
Do you need tools?
It doesn't want to open. Maybe there's a trick to it.
Oh, there's the trick.
Holy crap!
You have to use the tool on top.
I figured the bottle was going to break and it was going to blow up in my hand.
Ooh, and it's got a little safety cap.
Safety cap. Ooh.
Very
nice. So how you going to mix it? Oh, God, that's disgusting. Look at this. Oh, it's kind of like a bit of poo water.
Yeah. It's a little bit like NyQuil.
It doesn't taste like there's any alcohol in it at all.
No, it tastes like cough medicine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing I don't have a cough.
If our friend Patrice is watching, is my accent good?
No, it's probably terrible.
Not really. I'm not going to drink anymore. like is not French at all, but he played a French actor, was Peter Sellers. Peter Sellers.
Does your dog bite?
Monsieur
First off the bat, one of the cars at the show this weekend at Wheels and Waves was, of course, Bob Perkins' green dune buggy.
Yeah.
This dune buggy is my favorite dune buggy in the world, and it's not even a Myers-Banks. It's a Sandwinder, but it is perfection. It is beautiful and done very, very well, and Bob is a fan.
You have a thing about green things, I just got to say.
I like green dune buggies, and I don't like, like a pretty green. I like obnoxious green.
Yeah.
I like in your face, poke you in the eye, give you a wet willy green.
Tiki wagon green.
Tiki wagon green.
Yes. Yeah.
So we saw Bob's dune buggy this weekend,
yeah.
and beautiful, beautiful car. One of the things about dune buggies is they really represent Southern California surf culture.
Yeah, yeah.
But
a certain time.
At a certain time period in the early 60s,
Yeah.
surf culture in the United States and in mostly Southern California is where it really originated. So the dune buggy for me represents that culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you need one of those.
Yeah, I need one of those. Maybe I should get into the spirit of dune buggy.
I think you should. I think that's a great idea. In fact, maybe we can do a jump cut and put you back there.
I think we possibly. It's possible.
You think so?
Yeah, I think
you ready? You want to do it?
Yeah.
Do it? Okay, here we go.
Ready? Dude.
Oh my God.
What's up?
Celebrity guest,
Hey.
Jeff Spicoli.
Like surfing, man, it's not like a sport or a hobby. It's a way of life, And it's kind of like you're saying to the wave, you're saying, "Hey, dude, let's party."
Yeah. So, Jeff, so I heard that maybe you have a buggy.
I have a dune buggy, man.
Yeah.
I have a dune buggy. It's green, man. You got to see it, man. It's great.
So what are you up to nowadays? Since the movie that you were in is like 40 years old now.
Well, I'm looking for work. I'm almost graduated from high school at this point, so I'm really happy.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Spicoli give you that as a gift?
Bob Perkins's green dune buggy is, to my idea, it's the perfect dune buggy.
Yeah.
It's it's not exactly like for the dunes. It's a street vehicle.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful, and I took a ride in it, and I was instantly convinced that under any circumstances possible, I would get myself a dune buggy. So I'm willing to take donations at GoFundMe to get a dune buggy.
Go bug me. I think
Go bug me. Yeah.
Yeah. But Bob did swing by this morning.
He
saw
did.
the dune buggy, as you guys just saw, and he came by to give us a couple of gifts.
Yeah, he brought
Can you believe
us.
it? Look at this. He brought us a
Look
couple
at
of
these.
V8s.
These are
Look at that.
V8s, man.
Look at that.
Look at the detail. I
That
would
is-
be proud to drink coffee out of this.
Well, right now we're going to get some bazooka.
Bazooka
Yep.
in a V8 glass cup
Yep.
mug.
It does
That
kind of
is
supercharge it.
The detail is spectacular. Bob, thank you.
Thank
for
you
coming
very
by.
much, Bob. Super cool. And what is he on Car Show Safari? Bob's Buggy?
Buggy Bob.
Buggy Bob?
Buggy Bob.
Buggy Bob.
Buggy Bob.
Car Show Safari.
I could drink oil out of
So
it.
that's our official mugs now for
Yeah.
Car Show Safari. Looks pretty good.
It probably leaks oil at the bottom.
If it's like Bob's Buggy.
That's right.
Or the wagon, yeah.
No, it's definitely the wagon.
You don't have a real car unless it leaks a little bit of oil.
My car, it leaves its mark wherever
Yeah.
it goes.
Yeah,
It
kind of like
marks territory.
how Gilligan walks
Yeah,
around.
you don't want a car that just leaves and you don't know it's been there.
Yeah.
My car's been there. You could smell my car arriving.
Yeah. When Gilligan was little, I would come over and I would pet him. He would jump up on me, not knowing that his little dinkle was peeing on my leg the whole
Yeah,
time.
no, he had a little trouble controlling his dinkle
He
at
was
the
just
time.
really excited.
He just got really excited, and we called them the happy squirts.
Yeah, we all have trouble controlling our dinkle.
Every once in a while, I get the happy squirts.
Bob was here. He came and gave us this, and we were squirting all over him. It was scary.
Our shows. Okay, well, where we were this weekend, we had Wheels and Waves.
Wheels and Waves.
We had the San Bonaventure Car Show, of which we were judges.
Yep.
We did something very, very cool. We did a thing called Rail Bikes from Sunburst. I don't know what the name of the Sunburst but
Sunburst rail bikes.
Rail bikes.
Yeah, in Santa Paula.
In Santa Paula, you get to ride on an electric power. They say you can pedal it, but I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, just press the button, Max.
Press the button. I was pressing the button like crazy. And you go out into the citrus groves on a rail bike.
Yeah.
Made of aluminum.
5 miles.
About 5 miles out. It was phenomenal.
Yeah. So we went to a petting zoo.
Yeah.
We went to a vegetable fruit farm.
Yeah, fruit and vegetable farm.
Yeah. Picked strawberries.
We went out, and they go 5 miles out, and then they put on this very high tech device, which is a welded piece of metal, and on a circle,
Yep.
and they put the not the dune buggies, they put the rail bikes. They put the rail bikes on. They turn them around,
Yeah.
and you go back 5 miles, and it is super cool.
Amazing.
To be out in the citrus grove fields and smell the citrus, go and then smell the animals.
Yep.
And there were.
Was that the animal or was that me?
I think that may have been. I was. Yeah, you were. Yeah, guys, check it out.
Yes.
Sunburst rail bikes in Santa Paula.
Big thanks to those guys.
Yeah,
Really fun.
excellent stuff. Oh, we went to Brophy's.
Brophy's in Ventura
Harbor.
Yep.
We had some of the best fish and chips.
Oyster shooters.
Oyster shooters.
Yes.
Now you don't have to actually shoot the oyster. They're dead.
It looked like an alien, like an alien pod type of appendage.
If you
were
put
swallowing.
an alien pod appendage into hot sauce and then swallowed it while chewing, that's what it is.
That's what it was.
We have coming up Benedict Castle.
Oh, man,
Once again,
geez.
man, we got to talk about Benedict Castle. It's
Super
coming up
cool
on the
show.
18th.
Yep.
We're going to be there.
Yeah.
We're coming in.
Who's going to be there?
We are. We're going to come in a limo, a dune buggy limo,
Yeah.
and we're going to show up and,
Yeah.
I'm going to be wearing a tuxedo
Yeah.
with shorts
And cowboy boots.
and cowboy boots, and a horse.
I'm just wearing the cowboy boots. That's it. Yeah. Now, I got reached out to by Greg Obist at Geese Up in Arizona.
Yeah.
And he is building a pedal car for their contest that's on
excellent.
Sunday. I think it's an auction that's happening. And a 10-year-old painter painted this and
Really?
pinstriped it, all that stuff. So he asked me to do a sketch, and I did a render of that. I'll show you guys at the end of this episode. You
Very
guys can see
cool.
what it looks like.
Very cool.
And then we'll whoever wins that auction gets a canvas print.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I hope I win that auction.
Yeah, no, you're not
I'm
gonna.
not going to be in it. No. We're going to start driving to Riverside now.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's going to take a while.
Yeah,
But-
and big thanks to Paul Montesano who hooked this up.
Paul,
He's
thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're very excited because I've not been to Benedict Castle's show ever.
He hasn't been anywhere.
I've been. No,
Yeah, he hasn't even left this place.
I stay in the backyard. I have a court order, and this is really exciting. At the end of May, the 23rd, 24th, and 25th is the West Coast Customs Cruisin' Nationals up in Santa Maria.
Santa Maria, yeah,
And
great show.
we're going to have a booth there. Friday night is the Cruise In, which is great, driving up and down the boulevard in your cool cars. Saturday and Sunday is the show itself, the Santa Maria Fair Park.
Yep.
And I got live music, an art show, model car show, Hall of Fame, autograph sessions, vendors, and a swap meet on Sunday.
All right.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 23rd,
Good time
24th,
for all,
and 25th.
man.
Yeah.
Super.
And again, on the 17th, Cal Rods is having their 14th annual Run with a Winner car show at the Santa Anita Park in Arcadia, California. There's going to be horse racing.
Wow.
So
Okay.
not like Mustangs,
Yeah.
but horse racing. And
Do they have a separate show that's called Run with the Losers?
yeah, no,
So
it's for anybody who didn't win the first time.
which would be us going in.
Yeah,
there.
we would go in there and run with the losers, but you get trampled by the horses. Ventura Raceway this Saturday, May 10th, Demo Derby.
Oh,
Demolition Derby.
Demolition Derby.
I'm going to be
We-
bringing Fireball's
we might
car.
have to go to that.
That
it's
would
on
be
Saturday.
It's on Saturday night.
Yeah.
It could be a lot of fun. National shows. All right. Good Guys, our buds at Good Guys are having the 19th annual BASF. What does it even stand for?
What's your language, man?
Nashville Nationals at Nashville Speedway in Lebanon, Tennessee. They're going to have over 2,500 cars autocross, car corral, swap meet, vendors, live music, and awards. That's happening on May 16th, 17th, and 18th, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. In Lebanon, Tennessee. So we're heading out to Tennessee in Nashville Stadium. One more show coming up in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee,
yeah.
is the Grand National F100 show.
Nice.
This is a truck show, 96 and older, Ford pickups and panels, cruising through the Smoky Mountains.
Oh.
And it's at the LeConte Center in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, May 15th, 16th, and 17th,
Fantastic.
8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We should go to Tennessee this week.
We should. You know, if you have a show, if you're doing a show somewhere in the States, even out of the States, would be fine.
Or off the planet.
Yeah, if you guys want us to come and join and hang out and shoot our show from your show and give the love, we're more than happy to do that. We can figure out a way to make that happen. Just reach out to us. And there's like 10,000 ways to reach out to us.
Yeah, I think you can reach out to us any which way.
Or you can send us a bottle of elixir if you want.
Right. I really wish I had a V8.
Yeah, going to Tennessee, going to any of these shows is a spectacular experience, especially when it's big like that. 2,500 cars. All right, guys, that's what we got for you today on Car Show Safari. Thanks for watching, hanging out with us. Very excited about Tommy's wagon and what might be coming.
That's right.
It's going to be super cool. And once again, if you have a show that you want us to help promote, or if you want to just kind of hang out with us, you have a good idea for a story, or you just want to come over and give Tommy a kiss, anything's possible.
Gnarly.
All right, thanks for watching. I'm Fireball from fireballtimgarage.art.
And I'm Tommy Scalera from carshowsafari.com.
We'll see you guys next time.